What up, what up, what up? Okay, so I'm back. And this time I'm trying to leave because I gotta go somewhere. But if you know the T.S. Madison show or the Maddie in the Morning show, I was just watching that. And she was talking about tipping people because this guy on TikTok was saying black people don't tip. Uh, which I find is really kind of insulting because it's like, how can you put all black people in the same category? Excuse me, I gotta pull my pants up. Okay, so it's like they're putting black people all in the same category, saying that black people don't tip, which I find a little bit racist, but it is what it is. Certain cultures do certain things, and that's just what it is, what it is. Just like, if you go out in public and somebody's loud, you probably like, yeah, that's probably a black person. You know what I'm saying? Or, you go somewhere and somebody's acting crazy or whatever they're doing, something, this, and that. It's like, okay, I know that this type of person. So I kind of get what they're saying, but that's a little racist. But I want to ask y'all a question. How do you feel about tipping? Do you feel like giving somebody a tip is a responsibility that's obligated? Like, are you obligated to give somebody a tip? Not considering the service, not considering anything. Like, are you supposed to tip somebody if you go to a restaurant? So the guy, I forget what his page is or the video is, but I'll put it in the comments. But the guy basically said black people don't tip. And I want to ask y'all, like, what do y'all think about that? Because I don't think that all black people don't tip. Honestly, it depends on the restaurant. In my opinion, my honest opinion, I don't feel like tipping is, I don't feel like it's like, I'm not obligated to give you a tip. Or some real shit. I'm not obligated to give you a tip. For example, when I do Instacart, they ask you when you're doing the delivery, when you're paying to add the tip, right? I usually add the tip. I end up getting my shit and stuff's missing. Stuff is the eggs are broken or this is, you know what I'm saying? Like there's always an issue. And then I feel bad because I just gave you a fucking tip. And ever since the pandemic, it's like these companies are asking for tips up front. Now, you go to some places and my closet is a fucking mess back there. Uh, some places they add gratuity onto the bill regardless. You ain't got to worry about it. They just taking it out up front. I'm cool with that. I mean, sometimes I get irritated. It's like 18%, whatever. I'm cool with that. Take the shit out. That way you can get your money. But you'll see in small print that they will say gratuity is not the tip. So you're taking extra money out for what? Why the fuck is that extra money not going to the person that just served me? Where's the gratuity going? If that's the case, just up the price of the food on the menu. If the fries are $2, if you're going to add gratuity onto it, just increase the price of the fucking fries to $4. Why are you adding on gratuity at the end 18% when you already have a high-ass food menu or drink menu? I don't get it. Maybe I'm just a little cheap, but it is what it is. I just feel like I'm not obligated to give you a tip. I'm sorry. It's like these jobs kind of get over on people. And I kind of feel bad because you got people who are working, making like $2, $5 an hour doing serving, and they make it our fault that we have to pay extra fucking money for them because you're not paying them enough money. Why don't you just pay the waiters what they need to be paid? Why are they getting paid $2, $5, you know what I'm saying, an hour? That's way below minimum wage and all that shit, so I don't get it. So I pulled up this article online, and it basically said that this is on CNBC, which is like a news website, and it basically said that with so many industries now building tipping into people's tabs, it can be overwhelming to know that you're supposed to leave an extra and how much. The practice has brought a phenomenon like guilt tipping or the pressure to tip whenever presented the option and tipflation. me see. Americans brought tipping over from Europe. So this is where it came from. As a practice, tipping has its origins in Europe of the Middle Ages, when the wealthy would give people in lower classes extra money for their services, according to whatever. So basically, it came from the 1800s. Americans who had seen tipping on travels abroad thought this would be a wonderful thing to kind of mimic our brothers and sisters in Europe. So the shit came from Europe. So why did we have to adopt I get it, back in the day they weren't making that much money, but now it's like why is that a practice that is still going on? You're not paying people enough money, and then you expect the people to come already paying a lot of money, and then now I got to feel guilty because I'm not tipping you when you should be getting paid by the people that's making millions and millions of dollars a year from you working there and from people buying stuff. So I don't get it. But I'm gonna wrap it up because I gotta go. But yeah, in the comments, let me know how you feel about tipping. Do you tip? Do you think tipping should be a thing? And how much do you tip? Like, let me know in the comments. Let's keep the conversation going. Once again, I do music. My name is Vontae. If this is your first time watching me, I sing, I rap, I do all this stuff. So subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Drop a comment. Let's keep the conversation going. Tipping. Do you tip? How do you feel about tipping? Are you cheap like me sometimes? Let me know in the comments, y'all. All right, peace.